Hey folks, today's tutorial is a song titled It Don't Come Easy. The artist is Ringo Starr, formerly known as Richard Starkey. It was written by Ringo. I think George Harrison maybe in the background maybe had to was a little help on it, but for sure George's guitar work is all over this song. Folks, this is number 4 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 when it was released. It's a number 1 on the Cashbox singles listings. It was originally released as a single. It was not on an LP. We found it here today on the LP shown here in the background. Ringo Starr's Blast from Your Past, kind of his greatest hits collection of songs. Now, you're going to want to be in standard tuning. No capo. Do kind of the notes and chords I'll be showing you. You'll be able to play right along with the record or on the internet, whatever you have. And to spit the words out, I got the capo on the 2nd fret. And that's the best I can do with it. But anyway, I'll do a playthrough of it for you, and I'll come back and I'll break it down.
It don't come easy. You know it don't come easy. It don't come easy. You know it don't come easy. Got to pay your dues if you wanna sing the blues. You know it don't come easy. You don't have to shout or leap on the block. You can even forget about the past and all the sorrows. The future just won't last. It will soon be your tomorrow. I don't ask for much, I only want you just. You know it don't come easy. This love of mine keeps growing all the time. You know it just ain't easy. Open up your heart, let's come together. Use this a little love, we will make it work out better. You got to pay your dues if you want to sing the blues. You know it don't come easy. You don't have to shout or leap on the block. You can even play it easy. Please remember peace is how we make it. Here within your reach. It does take enough to make it. I don't ask for much, I only want to trust. You know it don't come easy. And this love of mine keeps going all the time. You know it don't come easy.
Again, folks, we're in standard tuning. Want to play along with Ringo? No capo. Now we're doing it's a D chord is what we're working off. And you come in on your D string. Open D string. Then you come up to your E string. Then back to your G string. And then lift this finger up so your E string's open. And then you come back to your B string. So Now, I messed up a little bit doing this. Don't get discouraged. Something like this, you kind of got to work over and over and over with, and then it'll come. Okay, get that D string, E string, G string, open E string, back to your B string. Okay, and then your the second part of the riff is. And we're working kind of off an A minor, so it's open, E, to your B string, and then come down to your G string. Okay, so it's now we're going to be going from a open D string. Okay, then we go to your A string there, and then back to your B string. And then to your G string, to your B string, back to your G string. Okay, that's sounds not so good slow, but once you do it fast, it all falls together. Then you come back and you play. You're working off a D chord again. So you just kind of come down and you stroll through the notes, and but you put that little extra on the E string there. See, okay? So it's okay. And again. Don't get discouraged if you have a couple clunkers at first. I still have the clunkers. Just work and keep on putting it together. It starts out, it comes in on the D chord. It don't come easy. A minor to a C. You know it to a G easy. Same thing. It don't come easy. A minor to a C. To a G to a D. And then I think there's about 8 beat counts. And then it's got to pay your dues to an A minor, to a C, to a D. You don't have to know you should up about to a C, play them to D. Now we're going to an F. I play the bar chord F. Forget about your past to a G. And then I put this little thing right in there. I'm hitting that note as I play my G. That's just a little extra sometimes when you're doing acoustic. Add a little extra, but you don't have to do that. You can just play G if you want. Okay? Goes back to an F. Future just won't last. We're going to an A. And then I go up there. And it's just like I'm playing the D form. Okay? But I'm here, here, here in the D form. I'm letting my E string ring open. It's a type of an A7th. So, and then it's, don't ask for much, I only want to trust. You know, don't come easy. Now, folks, we did verse 1, and that was verse 1. Verse 2 is identical as far as instrumentation. You just get your lyrics down. You know that's the song, okay? And then there's an instrumental break, I guess what they call, and all that is actually half a verse. That's when, in the original recording, where George Harrison does that beautiful guitar work. So I just whistle. Okay? And then it comes into verse 3. Good news there. Good news. Verse 3 is identical far as your chords go. You just get your lyrics back down. And then verse 4 is, again, identical far as instrumentation in your chords, except they leave the last 2 lines off where it goes into that F. But what they do is they come in and they use that as an outro, and they just come back and through the beginning again. That's what they do. They just put, so I don't ask for much to an A minor, to a C, to a D, to a D, to an A minor, to a C, to a D. Then they come back and do that and begin. That's how they ended, just the way they started it. Folks, I hope it helps. Hope it helps. Hope this is a tune you might like. Hope to see you out there playing around the campfires and maybe a coffee house. And for sure, don't forget about the folks at the care centers.